Find precious metal, make coin. That is the actual storyline we have with this next piece. Let's take a look. So in 1849, we find gold in California. The gold we find introduces two brand new gold coins to the U.S. It introduces the $1 gold piece for the consumer, the person like you and I, the working folk, and then they made a $20 gold piece, a 1 ounce piece, for use between banks and businesses and governments. We now had enough gold, let's do it. Prior to that, it was a 2.5, a 5, and a 10, and that was basically mostly business and business related issues. The average person didn't work with gold at that time. Well, the other problem we had going back to 1849, the early 1850s, was we didn't have any silver either. And because of that, we used the Spanish 8 reals and the English silver system for legal tender coinage. That was that way until 1857 when we pulled that back. And that was because of the Comstock lode being discovered. We found silver. So since there were no silver dollars really in circulation at this time in history, they made a gold dollar because they needed a dollar denominated piece out there just to make things easier. Now this design is called the Liberty design. It was issued from 1849 to 1854, the first 5 years. And then they changed the overall design into an Indian princess. That lasted until 1889. By then we had enough silver in the system, a decade of the Morgan dollar, so they discontinued gold having to be into the system. Now I'm not sure if you've been watching the marketplace the last few weeks. It's been bouncing around a lot of different information. I won't say disinformation, I'll just say it's different, because one day you see this is this and the next day you see that is that. All fine and dandy. Why I'm bringing that up is last week when we purchased the last few coins we needed to make this work here for us to chat tonight, our competition had these exact same pieces available. And they were at $750 to $775 on these coins. So we were $150, $175. Now, this week, they raised their price and they are over $800. They're at $8.25. We're holding the line. We're at $599.95 for these gorgeous first year of issue, the year of gold in America. I mean, everybody remembers 1849 and the rush to California, Sutter's Mill, which is all the fun of westward expansion. And from that was two coins, the two coins I just referenced. All great stuff. Good question for size reference. Since these are golden dollars, not plated, these are actual gold dollars made by the U.S. Mint. We're looking at a coin a little bit smaller than a dime. They are encapsulated as you see it. They come in a small little presentation box. It's a beautiful little setup. With all of it said, the best part is you have the first year of issue. The very first ever $1 gold piece made by the U.S. Mint. And it's not the type. I have the Liberty gold coin. I have the first year of issue for this Liberty gold coin. That being 1849. Now we know, like all collectibles, firsts are significant. Rookie cards, first editions, it's no different than with anything else. We want that first. Well, if you look at the numbers on the firsts, and even the Liberty series themselves, it's a bit misleading because of one thing everybody forgets, and that is what happened in the 1860s. The Civil War, the North versus the South at that time, and both sides are looking for precious metals to buy materials needed for the war effort, right? So if it existed, the gold coins disappeared. The silver coins disappeared. Even the copper coins disappeared. You might remember that. They actually had what they call Civil War tokens, which were local merchants that would make a small bronze or copper token so they could use it in commerce to mimic that of the large cent or half cent that didn't exist because of all the melts pushing forward. So you might find a few of the older $1 gold pieces, because again, they made it through 1889. But finding an original Liberty 1849 to 1854. Those are the ones we cherish. Firsts are always remembered, and the first of a first is always remembered. And here you have them tonight. Gorgeous, beautiful, uncirculated coins. The best of the best. And the design element is so simple. All of our gold coins were the Liberty design. So the obverse, somewhat similar, but because it's smaller, it's just very simple, very clean. Lady Liberty and a bunch of stars. When you get to the back, though, where our other gold coins have other images, etc., this one, $1 and the year. That's it. Pretty simple, pretty clean. So tonight we have a few. We're at $599.95 with a footprint on U.S. history, on gold history. It's the coin that came directly from the gold rush, the 1849 gold rush. And from that point forward, history's been changed. Good question. Our coins are 1849. Most of our coins are Philadelphia. I saw a couple New Orleans mixed in. There's 2 mints that struck them year one. But again, most of them are 49s from Philadelphia. All right. Everybody, let's put that 30-second clock up if we can. Getting down to single digits. If you're working with us on the web as you're ordering service, avccoins.com. Don't forget to push this through your shopping cart. The other night we had about 30 items of the 60 plus items we had on the air sell out. So avccoins.com is the way to go. On the other hand, if the phones aren't busy, talk to our operators, make it happen. Just don't miss out on this one. Again, the gold rush of 1849, the coin that was made from it, and it's the first year of issue of that coin, 1849 itself. It just looks and feels phenomenal. And it doesn't hurt that our competition's at $825 right now, and we're $225 less than that for the same beautiful uncirculated piece. Give us a call.